We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Ice Cold, and they will enjoy a power advantage. And he'll be facing Amir King Khan. Historically, this is one of the most prized divisions in all of boxing, the middleweight division. You can see who has more experience.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up, Ice Cold from the United States of America. They are the SCI, IBF, and WBO champ. The last time they were in action, they scored that dramatic TKO victory. Let's see how they do in this one. It's Amir King Khan from the United Kingdom. They are the WBC title holder, coming off a TKO win.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the blue trunks with blue trim. The current SCI, IBF, and WBO champion of the world, Ice Cold. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United Kingdom, Amir King Khan.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. No rest for the weary. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Good hook to the body. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Throws the jab and doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. Here we go for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. This fight has a real good flow to it. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Let's get it started in round three. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Punches coming from every angle. Missing with the hook. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Landed a good jab there. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
With that jab. Tried to score with a jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! Despite what the hold it right there! Amir Khan in some real trouble! As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just misses with that uppercut. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The jab not finding its target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Looking to land the hook. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Miss with that hook. Amir Khan is right. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Both men step back for just a moment. Just misses with that jab. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Can't land that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. And we enter the 8th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and hot until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter shot. He misses with that jab. So much firepower here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Just misses with the right uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Here, Khan, back it up. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell to start round 9. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Insane action. Then step back for just a moment. The courage on display here is incredible. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither one of these fighters. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. It's round 10. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. Did you see that? Amir Khan is rocked. How are they? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, boy. Amir Khan dazed. And Amir Khan finally on the canvas. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
you're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'm very, very surprised he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
A lot of effort being exerted here. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. And down goes Amir Khan. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Amir Khan in some real trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Amir Khan backing up. Down he goes. What an upset this could be as Khan is down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Need to see that again.
Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody off.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. And there's the bell to start round 12. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Amir Khan in some real trouble. Disaster. Hold it right there. Oh, boy. Amir Khan dead. And he just put Amir Khan down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new WBC champion,